guys, this is Machine Gunner 235 back with another video. This will be my third video on the channel, second real video other than that short stop motion I posted yesterday. Today we will be going over the Minifig Co. World War II figures that I have in my collection. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so we will start off with the Americans. We will begin with these 101st Airborne figures. Both of them are M1 Grands, as you can see by their weapon. Just markered these, they're no fancy perfect caliber things. Let me put this on a stand. So as you can see, they are 360-degree printed. Side of the arms are printed. The inside of the legs are not printed. They both have different backs. As you can see, this guy has a shovel, canteen, then a different pouch. And our other figure has just standard 2 extra ammunition pouches and a canteen, 2 overlapping straps. The other main difference between the two is, if I can get it to focus, the boots have some mud on them. There we go, now it focus. But as you can see, there's mud on the boots right around there. So next we will be going over our late war American soldiers, namely the M1 Garand Riflemen. We have 2 of them. There's no differences between my 2, at least. I don't know about other ones, but these 2 have same printing. I equipped them with 2 Brickmania perfect caliber M1 Garand rifles. Similar printing to the second airborne figure we looked at. They do not have anything special on their helmets other than straps. I believe it's a break arms helmet. We have 2 of them, also with muddy boots. One, 2. Next we have the late war American medic. As you can see here, I've equipped him with a 1911 and a needle, as most medics would have morphine or some sort of medical device, I guess you could call it. If I can get this to focus, we have just some standard medical pouches. Pouches for probably bandages, tourniquets, and then you've got other pouches. Back printing, fairly unique. It's just got a canteen, strap across for this front pouch, bandolier, different strapping. I don't know if you guys ever have seen Hacksaw Ridge, but it looks exactly like Desmond Doss's printing, or exactly like Desmond Doss does in the movie, the printing. It's very similar to that. I used to have a third late war American figure, but I unfortunately lost him. He was the officer. I'm working on getting another one, but we do not have him at the moment. Next we have this American frog skin figure, Marine. He would have served in the Pacific Theater of World War II. They phased the frog skin camo, or P-42 camo, out of service as it was very warm, and when you're in the Pacific, you don't really want to be hot because it is already 90 degrees. He's got some Thompson pouches on him. I personally equipped him with a M1 carbine full stock and an M1E1 Thompson version 2 from Brick Arms. Both of them are from Brick Arms, and there's a minifig cat sling on the M1 carbine. Fully printed frog skin helmet, camouflage face. Overall, a very nice figure. Got the 45 ACP pouch. Anyways, next off, and last for the Americans, we have this, I believe it's an M1941 tanker figure. I've done some mods to put him with the Chaffee, hopefully. I've given him, if it will focus, a cigarette from Minifig Co. He has a minifig cat sling with a Thompson, again from Brick Arms. He's a staff sergeant, and I have minifig cat goggles on his helmet, which if I take those off, has the 2nd Armored Division emblem on it. Again, a very nice figure. He will be going with the Chaffee. I may make him the tank commander. Maybe the guy could be a loader, gunner, or driver. Overall, as I said, a very good figure. And next off, we will be working on the Germans. So I will be back in just a minute. Okay, now we will be looking at the German figures, of which I only have 4. 2 of them do not match, the other 2 do match. So we will also be working on growing our German army, because as you can see, we clearly have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, technically 6 fighting Americans and only 4 fighting Germans. Not to mention, we also have an American tank and no German tank. So without any more blabbering on from me, we will get into the M44 German rifleman, K98K, I believe. I've equipped him with a Brick Arms K98K. Got K98K pouches, full field gear on the back. You have a gas mask container, a shovel for digging a foxhole. I do not know what the contents of that piece is, and I believe that's his mess kit. 6 pouches on the front, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mud on the boots, and overall a very good figure. This was one of my first figures, along with the other 2 Americans. They were my first haul from Minifig Co. I was pleasantly surprised by it. You can check that out over on my Instagram. I will link that in the description. So if you want, you can go check that out. Next off, we have this autumn, I believe it's plane tree. Might be Polyspot though. German MP40 NCO, I believe it is. He has obviously an MP40. If I move the MP40, we can see he has 6 MP40 pouches, a German cross. He has the SS emblem. Do not know what that means. Essentially the same printing as on the M1944 German. Pardon me, M44 German. Gas mask container, shovel. I do not see the mess kit, and there's that bag again. I think that's just a standard backpack, maybe a sleeping bag of some sort. Probably just unfurl it and you have a sleeping bag. I apologize for the helmet. It was the best I could get. They didn't have any regular helmets in stock, so I had to go and order a black stall helm for him. Overall, one of my favorite figures of the Germans. I'd say him and the K98 figure are my favorites. Next, we will be looking at, I believe this was my first figure that I did not order from Minifig Co. I ordered it from another seller. I believe it was Battle Bricks on Instagram. Battle, as in like battle, like I went into battle. And Bricks, I believe, is spelled BRICX, something along those lines. Very nice seller, very easy to work with. Overall, pleasant experience. But figure arrived, perfect condition. I did have a different helmet for him, which I think I have. Yes, right here. So I bought this helmet separately. It's not from Minifig Co. It doesn't have the special printing. We have a separate one for that. But he has no back straps. Similar printing to the other two figures that we've seen on the back. Same exact pouches and containers as the Autumn MP40 guy. We have STG-44 pouches, which is the gun I've equipped him with. He is an STG-44 assault rifleman, I guess you could call him. And I'll just move the gun and the arm. The printing does wrap around, so there's 6 pouches. I know it only looks like 4, but we have 1 pouch, 2 pouch, 3 pouch, and that's the exact same way on the other side. You have a dagger of some sort there. Overall, another great figure. The other helmet I had for him that he originally came with was this SS Medic helmet. Comment below if you think I should use that for any figures. If you think it would look better on him, or if you think I should use it for something else. I apologize for this horrible camera quality. I'm filming on an iPhone, as I do not have the proper equipment to actually film. There we go, now it's focusing. But yeah, very nice figure. Has the German cross on one side and an SS emblem on the other side. And last but not least, we have our Winter K98 rifleman. Along the same lines of the STG figure we looked at, with different pads with different printing, obviously. These are pad printed by Garrett over at the Minifig Co. If you want to check him out, I'll also link him in the description. But we have just a standard rifleman. I got him with a printed helmet. This one was bought directly from Minifig Co. No other people have handled this. It's got a roughed up face, if it'll focus. And autumn printing for the legs. But very nice figure. Comment below if you would like to see me use any of these figures in a stop motion. If so, please comment what type of stop motion you would like to see. Like a action stop motion, a base stop motion maybe, like where they're walking around at a base and talking to each other. other than that, that will be all for this video. We will see you guys in the next one. Machine Gunner 235, signing off.